Hello guys, so today I'm not on Nambut Mark G3 because today I have here something. I'm doing a video that I never thought I'm gonna do. Okay, I honestly never thought that there's gonna be a KuKirin scooter that I will actually really want to make a review of. And there it is, KuKirin A1. A little bit while ago I saw it on my friend's YouTube channel, Move Electrics. And I looked at this and was like, you know what, this looks interesting. Did KuKirin finally after like 7 years started making scooters that look nice, like started making better scooters. So, well, this one really looks like a pretty good scooter. So, I'm gonna grab a camera, walk you around the scooter, show you everything that I actually do really like. And then we're gonna go for a test ride, okay? So, let's try it out. Okay, so here it is, KuKirin A1. Okay, so we have a really nice taillight, I'll be honest, okay, but going from the back to the front, I'd say we might get some splashes here. This weld doesn't look the best, but the cool thing is actually that part of metal goes all the way underneath, so I think it actually might be okay. We have a single piston mechanical brakes that we're going to talk about just a little bit later, and we have a tubular style frame that, like, if there was no branded, I would think that this is something like maybe Nambut Segway, because Nambut Segway actually has similar thing. Okay, now look at the folding mechanism. So you have a safety ring, then you lift this up and open, and then after that we still have a third latch. I'm gonna actually show you better when we will be back unfolding a scooter, but this actually looks pretty nice, and let me show it to you from a different angle. Okay, so take this, okay. So now we have here first safety, and then second safety, and then third safety latch. Fair play, that's really nice. Okay, let's look further. What else do we have? Well, we have, as you can see, tubeless tires, because this is a tubeless tire valve, and that's another really nice thing. Tires, okay, I'm gonna check the size of the tires. They look like they might be 10-inch. Yes, 10 by 275, 6.5. I don't know how much you can see, but do you know what that means? Nambut Mark G30 tires with anti-puncture jelly actually fit on. Now we have a single active piston brake calipers, and I'll try to present you what that means. I'm not sure how much you can see, but when you brake, you're actually bending your disc every single time because it's moving on one side. But the good thing is that this is actually left hand side brake caliper, same as the rear one, so that means potentially there are options for an upgrade, especially if these are standardized. Then you will be able to get a different bracket and maybe put X-Tech brakes on it. That sounds, you know, they will definitely need to be better. So overall, scooter does actually look really nice. And if this is a direction that Kugoo is going in, I'll be honest, I'm actually quite happy about that. Now, okay, let's go and check a headlight. Headlight small, so it's not that you're gonna be too much visible, but it actually might be okay. It's not gonna be, you know, the brightest one, but I like the thing that, as I can see here, that has a cutout lens. So, like, you know, it has there on the top kind of just a straight line, so you're not blinding others. Okay, let me show you a couple of other things that actually made me want to make this video. Like, look at the throttle. Okay, throttle, like, guys, look at the ignition key. Okay, nice and small and clean ignition key. Doesn't look like the cheapest possible ignition key you can outsource in China. Even though, trust me, those are not too expensive either. Okay, then look at the buttons. They do look like premium. Look at the display. Display also looks nice. And on top of that, indicators. Now, indicators, they're not going to be the brightest, like, you know, or anything, but like they are going to be visible. But there is a bit of a problem. And as I always say, there is no perfect scooter. So like, they're going to be braking a lot. Okay, every time like you knock down the scooter or something, like, well, unfortunately those indicators are going to probably take a hit. And nice bell, to be honest, nice bell. Regarding settings, like, I don't know almost anything, but it has 0 start. It's showing like 49 kilometers per hour free wheel spin, but well, I don't think we're gonna get that in real life. But well, talking about that, let's test it out. Okay, so we do have a 0 start, but 0 start here is actually, like, the acceleration is actually quite powerful. So I actually was trying to adjust my camera mount and I accidentally hit the throttle. Scooter flew away, but like not too far, just a little bit. Now I'm not sure how much you can see, but like, you know, now I'm going down the pretty steep hill, to be honest. So we're gonna go all the way to the bottom, turn around and do a bit of a hill test and see what we're gonna get. I would just be much happier if the surface was smoother, and we will have a little bit of a problem because, well, we're in Bray and, well, I don't know what's actually happening today, but it's pretty busy here. Well, it's weekend, and usually on the weekends Bray would be a bit busy, so okay. Doggy doesn't like scooters. Now, let me see what can I get. And okay, acceleration is really nice. Okay, but now we're getting to the hill, and I'll have to stop, of course. Let's try again. Hill test, take 2. Will I be able to do it? Okay, I need to slow down because of people, but well, yeah, we are pulling like 18, 19, 22. Yeah, it's pulling up this hill really, really nice. Okay, and I just can't believe how many times I said really nice about any of the KuKirin scooters, but well, I don't know, maybe, just maybe, they're heading in that direction where I'll be definitely able to say, well, KuKirin finally started making good scooters. One thing, okay, one thing that definitely I would like maybe to change in some way or something is, well, basically for us to know, for us to actually know, get an info which cells are used, and for Kugoo to start using, if possible, well, not if possible, to definitely start using cells that are like, you know, something like, you know, Samsung or LG or something like that. Okay, now let's turn around and go back. Okay, so now we're going downhill and we have a chance actually to test the brakes. And brakes, I'm not gonna say, wow, I'm not gonna say that, you know, scooter's out of the box, because I actually went to my friend's shop, EZbikes, just in case I didn't mention that, and he actually just started using it a couple of days ago. So like what, he started using it like yesterday. So yeah, one day, but brakes feel honestly much better than 9-boot Mark G3, just straight out of the box. Now let me try and find a place where I can maybe hit the full throttle and check what's the max speed. Okay, so 35, and I have an indicator on all this time, and yeah, okay, well, we have, so I managed to get 35. Okay, let's try and find another place where I can hit the throttle and maybe, just maybe, reach, I don't know, 40. I don't know what's the technical specs, so I don't know what's the claimed max range or max speed or any of those things, because claimed max range is never real life my max range, so it doesn't bother me. Max speed, I'm not a speed junkie, so that doesn't bother me either. Okay, let's try off-roading a bit. Off-roading, just the gravel grass. Yeah, okay, not too bad. Like, you know, there's no perfect scooter. Like, you know, no matter what suspension you have, if you go on the grass, well, you know, you're gonna feel that. Or on a kind of a dirty terrain. Okay, a bit of a stretch. Come on, let me see. Can I get it? No. 35. That's it. Okay. 35, and that's it. So let's head back. Okay. Last chance. Can we get anything over 35? Can you get over 36? Ooh, I got actually 39, guys. I got 39. Okay, so there's one more thing that I actually completely forgot to point out, because I didn't even pay attention to it, and just the guys from EZbikes actually told me that, look, this is the only really downside and really bad thing. Look where the charging point is. So you plug your scooter to charger and then turn the steering wheel maybe, and there you knock down your charging connector, or you destroy your charging connector on your scooter. A bit bad. Okay guys, so we are back at EZbikes, and like really, you know, big thanks to them for actually letting me test a KuKirin A1 that I was really interested. So if you're in Ireland, you're looking to get one, they actually, I think they have only one left for $5.89. And if you need any e-scooter, e-bike repair, and if you're in South Dublin or in this area, you can definitely knock on their door. They're going to do a nice, really nice and good job for you. So far, I heard only good things about them. Otherwise, it wouldn't be here, you know. So yeah, this is going to be all for this episode, a little bit different. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or video ideas, leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you all for all your support, and as usual, till next time, please stay safe out there and respect other road users. Bye bye.